Okay, welcome everybody. Welcome to tonight's webinar. I am so excited to be hosting. My name is Gabrielle. As you can tell, I'm not from the UK. I'm from New Zealand, on the other side of the planet. But I am so excited to be sharing with you this opportunity because like the UK, here in New Zealand, everybody is looking for an additional income stream. Everybody would love to have a little bit more money coming in every single week to help with bills. Who doesn't, right? And that's what I'm going to be teaching you guys exactly how to do on this webinar, which is so exciting. So yeah, kick back, enjoy the ride. It's going to be about 30 minutes. I'm going to go pretty fast. So if you're feeling a bit sluggish, I know it's Monday night, pop an e-shot, strap in, and get ready, because what I'm about to share with you is pretty freaking awesome, and I would just hate for you to miss any of it. So my voice is a little bit gone from hosting so many webinars and sharing Isagenix with so many people because it's my absolute passion. Cool, so I'm just going to share my screen and I'm going to tell you guys firstly a little bit about me. So like I said, my name's Gabrielle. I grew up on a dairy farm in New Zealand, and growing up on the farm, money was always a struggle, and mom and dad said, whatever you do with your life, get the hell out of here, get off the farm, save yourself. So I went to university in Auckland, which is our big city here in New Zealand. I studied business, majoring in accounting, became a chartered accountant, and moved to Australia, where I was working for a big four accounting firm called EY, Ernst & Young, and earning an amazing income. So 170 grand a year, which is around about 100,000 pounds a year, right? So I was like, man, I'm killing it. I'm living my best life. I've got my laptop and my latte, and I go to work, and I'm earning this amazing income that I never dreamed I could. So I am living the dream, because the reality is you don't know what you don't know. I'd always been taught I had to go to work, get an education, get a job, and work for someone else for the rest of my life, because that's just what you did. That's how you live, right? I had no idea that there were so many other alternatives out there to simply having a job. I'd never heard of network marketing. I'd never heard of Isagenix. I'd heard a little bit of residual income, but not that much. If these terms are foreign to you, don't worry, I'm going to explain them all. So I was working as an accountant, thought I was doing everything amazing. I had a great income, but I had no time. No time, okay? I was working 100 hours a week, spending pretty much my whole life at my job, which I didn't actually mind because I didn't know there was an alternative, right? You don't know what you don't know. A friend of mine introduced me to Isagenix and invited me to an info night where I learned about the Isagenix products. I was really I've always been into my health and fitness, but it was always my passion, but I'm like, there's no money in health and fitness, so I'm never going to go down that route. But I was living off coffee, in the office, snoozing my alarm 20 times in the morning, 6:01, 6:03, 6:05, 6:07, coffee all day. And while I was training, I still had that spare tire area, I call it, that bit around your belly button that you just can't shift. So I saw a girlfriend's transformation on Facebook, and I was like, wow, you look amazing. What are you doing? She said, it's Isagenix. I said, what the heck is that? She said, come along to this info night. So I went to the info night and I learned about the products. I learned about the natural holistic products that just flood your body with nutrition. And the results were amazing. And when I learned there was a 30-day money-back guarantee, I was like, yes, I want to try these products. What I also learned about was the opportunity. So Isagenix, basically the industry is called network marketing. And network marketing is when companies, so a typical company that makes a product, for instance, they would use 50% of their revenue, they would pay that on sales and marketing costs to get the product to the market. Okay, Isagenix is the most amazing, freaking brilliant, smart company out there. And like a lot of other companies, they realize that actually traditional advertising is dead. And they realize that the best way to get the product to the customer is by word of mouth. So they don't pay for advertising, marketing, promotion, PR. They pay none of those costs. They pay you for sharing it. So you, the customer, can get paid for referring people to Isagenix, right? which is so freaking awesome. They're putting money back into the pockets of everyday people, of families, rather than some big corporates or some fat cats, you know, and it's sitting in an office. And I just thought that's a really smart way of marketing. That's amazing. And she said, look, when you start Isagenix, if you help 2 friends get started with you, you can get your whole first month's, you can earn enough money to pay for your whole first month's pack. You know, you can refer 2 people and earn £300. And I was like, oh, that's awesome. But as if I could do that, like no one's going to listen to me. And she also told me that if the people I introduced love it and they keep ordering their products every month, because this is a healthy lifestyle, it's not a diet, it's not a quick fix. She told me that as long as they keep ordering, every time they order their products for the rest of their life, I would get paid a commission. I was like, that's cool. I could earn a secondary income on the side of my job. That's pretty awesome. But as if I could do it. I still had massive doubt that I could actually do this. But the people I met were amazing. The transformations were incredible. So I decided to try the products. So I was like, righto, I'm going to do a 30-day trial on the products and see how I go. Now, my box arrived to my door and it was smoothies and cleansing and all these yummy bars and healthy cookies and little energy shots and all these products. And the first thing I noticed was that the products taste amazing. They're so good. I'm like fully addicted to the smoothies. They are so yummy. All the products tasted amazing. They were delivered to my door. They saved me time. I didn't have to go grocery shopping. I don't like cleaning dishes, stuff like that. It's not my thing. So being able to just blend up a smoothie for my breakfast, perfect. And for you guys that are brand new, that haven't started, just know that the system is, yes, smoothies and cleansing and all these healthy snacks, and you have that alongside 1 or 2 healthy meals per day. So you don't live off Isagenix, although sometimes I do because it's so good. But you don't live off it. You still have your dinner with your family every night. It's weird. Some people are like, do you live off shakes? It's like, no, that's crazy. I mean, but I probably could. But you don't. It's a healthy lifestyle system. So the Isagenix system is designed to balance out naughty stuff with good stuff. I'm a bit of a party girl. I love going out, as you can tell from my voice. I love going out and eating nice food and drinking and things like that. So I'm just balancing out my drinking and eating with smoothies and cleansing, which means I can eat whatever I want and stay in shape. Winning! So I love it. This is my first 4 months on the product. These are my first 4-month transformation. So even before I had my results, I was like, this tastes amazing. It's delivered to my door, saves me time and saves me money. So the smoothies work out to be things around £2 per meal in the UK. It's ridiculous. It's so good. And they're so, so, so yummy. But I'm not going to go hard out on the products in this webinar. If you want to know more about the products, contact the person who got you on this webinar and they'll tell you about it. But this one, I'm really concentrating on showing you guys how to make an online income. But step 1 to making an online income is using the products, because my transformation, as you've seen, that has literally been a huge help in my journey of sharing Isagenix. Because if anyone doubts me that, it doesn't work, I can hold up my results and be like, well, actually, yes, it does. It totally does. So step 1 is definitely using the products. They taste great. They're delivered to your door, saves time, saves money. Even before my results, I was like, I'm going to use these products for life because they're so damn good. By the way, for anyone on this webinar, I would love you to share in the chat box what is your favorite product. I would love, love, love to know. And so, yeah, the products are a system. They all work together. And every single person, no matter what your goals are, to lose weight, to build lean muscle, to have a good night's sleep, to get better skin, to get good energy, no matter what your goals are, you start on the same core system of products because all the system work together. By the way, if you want to get results like you've seen from people using Isagenix, you have to use the full system. Okay? You can't just have 1 or 2 products and expect the results from the system. You've got to use the system. And you invest in your first pack, your first month, you kind of go hard invest in it, get killer, reset your body, and then you kick back to a few key products that you love every month. Okay. So for me, I started on the premium pack, and that's the one I recommend to pretty much every single person because the results are insane. So these 4 months, I did the premium pack 4 times. 4 months into it, I was on stage in my first fitness competition in my stripper heels and sequin bikini. I never dreamed I would be up there, but I loved it. I never thought I'd be in that kind of shape. Okay. And so I was 29. Yeah, I was almost about to turn 30 at the time. I was 29. So heading into my 30s in the best shape of my life. Better than I've ever looked in my 20s. I was like, oh yeah, this is awesome. So I was going to work. I was getting up out of bed before my alarm, getting to work on time. Like, it changed everything for me. My energy was crazy. Everyone's like, in the office, they're like, how was your weekend? Not long enough. Oh, well, damn this weather. And that's all they were talking about. I was like, hey guys, what's up? Good morning. Okay, let's get our work done. And I was just buzzing because I had so much energy and I was feeling great. I was feeling confident in my body. I was starting to wear tight little clothes because I was just loving life. And they were like, damn, what the hell? What are you doing? And I was like, Isagenix. And they were like, what the heck is that? I was like, oh my God, it's amazing. So it was smoothies and check out, these are my results so far. And everyone was like, wow. And they're like, well, how do we get started? I was like, I don't know. Talk to the girl who got me started. And then it clicked. I remember her saying, if you refer 2 friends, you can earn around 300 pounds. And I was like, oh my gosh. Like, everyone is looking for something that Isagenix has. Everyone is looking to get healthy. Everyone's looking for additional income. Oh, and the other thing I love about Isagenix is the people that you meet. You meet the most incredible people. So at that event I went to, I remember walking in, I was in my corporate clothes, and I walked in and everyone hugged me, and I wasn't actually a hugger back then. I remember literally my butt cheeks tightened, like this is so weird. And I was like, have we met before? And they were like, no. And I was like, oh my gosh, everyone's just so nice. So I really fell in love with the community. And especially when I was working my corporate job, where everyone was so negative, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so draining. And I began realizing that I wanted to be around the Isagenix people more because they had energy. They were feeling great. They were all supporting each other. A lot of them were making an online income. They were excited about life. They were dreaming about what they wanted to do in the future. So I was like, okay, right, I'm going to try this referring thing. So there were 2 girls from my work that wanted to get started straight away, a guy from my gym, and mom and dad. Well, mom and dad didn't want to get started. They got forced into it. I was like, mom and dad, you need these products, because of course my parents were dairy farmers and they had no energy. So I was like, right, get them started. So I referred 5 people to Isagenix. I got paid for referring those 5 people. 2 weeks later, I got paid $2,000 from Isagenix, which is around about £1,000. Okay. And I was like, holy Rick, this is incredible. Because I thought that I would get maybe, when you refer people, it's like, refer a friend and get a discount on your next purchase or get a stamp or something like that. But this was actual cash in my bank account. And that's when I first got my first payment. It really opened my eyes as to actually, yes, this was possible. And what the girl that introduced me, what she didn't realize is that I was really homesick. I wanted to go home to New Zealand. I wanted to go back to my family farm. I would have loved to be my own boss, but I didn't know how. I wanted to go back and support my parents on the dairy farm. And I wanted to travel. I wanted to travel the world so badly. I remember sitting in my office. I was an accountant at the time. I remember sitting in my office every day. I do 10, 12 hours a day. And I remember thinking, I always envisioned my life to be so much cooler than this. Like, is this really it? Till I'm 70? No! I would save up my money and take 1 holiday per year to a different country. But I was like, I almost dreaded the holiday, because when the holiday came around, I had a whole year's work to do again before I got another holiday. It's like, oh, why God, why? So, I realized that with Isagenix, this was a way that I could earn, yes, a secondary income on the side of my job at the start, But if I worked hard, I could turn it into a full-time online income. And I could be my own boss. I could move back to New Zealand. I could travel the world. I could help just by helping people get healthy and helping people make money. That's how you build this. You help people get paid. You help people get healthy. Now, there's a lot of ways to make a living in the world, but that is a cool way to make a living when you're getting paid for helping people get healthy and helping others get paid. I love that so much. So I decided to give it a crack. I'm like, right, I'm going to go all in. So I shared it and shared it and shared it and shared it and shared it. And like I shared a little bit earlier, how you get paid in Isagenix, yes, you get a bonus when you refer someone and you're paid to coach them through their first 30 days. And everyone gets that 30-day trial. If they don't love it, they get their money back. But if they get a great result, if they love the products, then they're going to adopt it into their lifestyle. And this is a long-term lifestyle. I've used the products for 6 years. Okay. So, and every time someone you've introduced orders their products for the rest of their life, you get paid the commission. Okay. So as you can probably imagine, it starts off very small. Starts off with just, introducing one person and then another. And then another, and then this person loves it and they're ordering every month. And then this person loves it and they're ordering every month. And this person loves it and they're ordering every month. But if you're a great coach and you keep going and you never give up, then you've got all these people ordering every month. And then someone you introduced loves it and they go and tell 10 friends. And then one of those 10 loves it and they go tell 20 people. And one of those 20 loves it and they go tell 10. And so your income can snowball and the commissions keep growing and growing and growing because you earn off every single person in your whole network. So as you can see, the income can grow and grow and grow and grow. I was able to be earning an income equivalent to over $100,000 a year, which I think would be about £50,000 a year within my first year of Isagenix. Now, my journey's not normal. I went hardcore, but anyone can. So I left my job. I was making, around $1,000 a week or about £500-600 a week. And I left my job and I started to travel. And these are some of the places that I was able to go. I traveled to America. I road tripped across America. I did started to do these amazing journeys. And all the way I was sharing through social media, talking to people, sharing Isagenix, helping people get healthy and helping people get paid. How cool is that? So I've now been doing this full time for 5 years. And so to give you guys a bit of an idea, and then I'm just going to show you how in 1 second. But for me, over my 5 years with Isagenix, I've introduced 450 people. Okay. That sounds like a lot, but actually it's less than one person per week. And that's me doing this full time. Okay. Full time to introduce one person per week. This is my full-time job. But that 450 people has grown to 15,000 people all around the world, including most of you guys on this webinar in the UK. Woohoo! And this is how crazy it is. How I've built this team of you guys in the UK is I met Lara, who's on this call, in a hotel swimming pool. Yeah, in a hotel swimming pool in Thailand. And we just became friends and we drove around on the scooter together. And she was like, what do you do? And I told her I did Isagenix. And at that time, it wasn't in the UK. But as soon as it launched in the UK 2 years later, she's like, I want this life as well. She locked in and she went to work and she's built an amazing team. And I met another girl, Amanda, at a gym class here in New Zealand who was from Scotland. She was over here with her partner playing rugby. And then they moved back to Scotland and then, her circumstances changed and she really needed money. And she contacted me saying, hey, I want to do Isagenix. I want to be my own boss and travel. How do I do this? Then she went to work and she's introduced a few people on this call. Amanda, and that was Amanda. And she introduced Natalie and Gemma, Natalie and Georgia. And then the team is just growing and growing and growing. But I'm here in New Zealand. I've got this team all over the world. So can you see how this works? Because social media is so powerful. Everything is moving towards word of mouth marketing right now. Look at every single thing that we hear about with seeing it. Like, look at Instagram. It's all influencer marketing. Someone like me, if there was a traditional advertisement in a newspaper, on TV, I don't watch TV. I haven't watched TV in like 10 years. No. 5 years. A newspaper. I've never read a newspaper in my life. I'm never going to see an advert. What I am going to see is social media. So everything's moving towards word of mouth marketing, and that's what this is. And you can get paid for it. How cool is that? So I'm so grateful that I was introduced to this. And now I've been able to do this full time. I work from my phone from anywhere in the world. I'm actually flying to Bali today just because I can. How cool is that? So I'm now going to show you guys exactly how this works. Just going to bring up another slide. Because the reality is anyone can do this. Literally anyone can do it. It is, I was an accountant from a farm in the middle of nowhere. Okay, so why is network marketing so freaking awesome? I'm just going to show you guys this. Okay. Who on this call has heard of network marketing, by the way? If you have, put up your hand like this. No? Couple of people? Cool, awesome. Okay, so network marketing is one of the fastest growing professions on the planet, and that's what this is, okay? It's word of mouth marketing, like I shared before. Now, why? Why is this so cool? Okay, so a lot of people would love to have their own business. They would love to work online, right? But even the thought of starting your own business, let's face it, ordinary people are probably never going to be able to do it for a few reasons. Most people are never going to have the cash available to set up their own business. That's the reality. They're never ever going to have 10, 20, 30, 50, $100,000 to start their own business. That's never going to happen, okay? With Isagenix, when you buy the products, you get an online business for free. How crazy is that? Actually, I think there's you get a free business with the premium pack, but on the smaller packs, you have to pay £25 for your business. I'm not even kidding. £25 for your business. That's insane, right? So that is a huge advantage. You get this online business for free and everything's done for you. The products are already made for you. The company takes care of all the delivery, all the scientific research behind the products. They bring out new products all the time. They've got a whole new performance range coming out. We now have collagen bone broth. We have essential oils. We have all these amazing, they even have CBD oil coming out in America, and all these products are making their way to the UK market. So they do all the hard work and product innovation, bringing these amazing products, and we just get paid on every single person that consumes them if we introduce them. How cool is that? So the company does all the hard work for you. There's no limit on how much you can earn. There's no limit on how many people you can tell about this, okay? So the real good thing about Isagenix, it's different to multi-level marketing. So there's multi-level marketing, and then there's Isagenix. Multi-level marketing is when there's levels, okay? So say I introduced Lara introduced Amanda introduced Georgia. I would get paid, say, a 10% commission on what Lara earns, maybe a 5% commission on what Amanda earns, but nothing on what 10% commission on what Lara buys, the product she buys. So I get paid a commission when she buys a product. I get a 10% commission on what Lara buys, maybe a 5% commission on what Amanda buys, but nothing on what Georgia buys or anyone that Georgia introduces. That's called multi-level marketing, when you've got levels and the commissions you receive is diluted. In Isagenix, you get paid to infinity. There's no levels and there's no dilution. That is freaking awesome. That's how you can make a real income, okay, with Isagenix. It's such an advantage over any other multi-level marketing company, all right? So cool. And anyone can out-earn anyone. How cool is that? It's not like, oh, if you get in early, you're going to make all the money. No, because if you got in early, we didn't even have the products were crappy back then, and there's way more money to be made now. Now is the perfect time to get started. Anyone can out-earn anyone. You're paid based on how hard you work, not when you got into the company. You could have joined Isagenix 10 years ago, but if you didn't do any work, you get paid zero. So you get paid on how hard you work, which I love. You have no boss. I don't even wear a bra anymore. No boss, can't get fired, work from anywhere in the world from your phone. That's why I'm off to Bali today. I'm going to Bali, then I'm going to Tasmania, then I'm going to Melbourne. Who knows where I'm going? This year I've been to 11 countries: Peru, Colombia, Machu Picchu, that was in Peru, across Canada, the UK. I was over with you guys this year. It's so cool. Could work from anywhere. No boss. That means you can't get fired. Whoop, whoop. No employees. So you're building a team, and everyone that you introduce to Isagenix, they're their own boss. They're their own boss. So you just empower them. If they want to make money, just show them how and cheer them on. Go Lara, go Amanda, go Georgia, go Gemma. I'm just empowering them. I'm showing them, like, it's the same saying, give a man a fish, feed him for a day, teach a man how to fish, feed him for a lifetime. You have a vehicle that you can gift to anyone, and the company provides all the training. They do these incredible events where people go along and learn how to create however much income they want, the life of their dreams. But most people just want an extra £100-200 a week, which is so awesome. You can totally do that, right? We're leveraging social media, everything's social media. Work wherever you want, mentorship. The company trains you for free, and you get an online business for free. All you have to do is go to work, talking to people, using social media, using the products. That is amazing. And guess what trends we're cashing in on? Every single booming trend in the world. Health and fitness. Everyone's moving to health and fitness, gym, supplements, collagen, anti-aging, energy. We've got the most incredible natural energy products out there. When you use Isagenix, you get a natural burst of energy rather than an artificial burst from like a coffee, which gives you a high and then a crash. You get a natural burst. Like, look at me. I've got energy for days. Okay, I did just have my little secret e-shot. This is my favorite product. But yeah, and I'm on day 2 of a cleanse day, so I'm like freaking humming because I got to look hot for Bali. So network marketing is the most sophisticated side hustle ever, because most people, when they think about being their own boss and having their own business, they think, oh my God, I could never do that. I don't have marketing, accounting skills. I don't know what to do. The reason that this is accessible to everyday people is because all you're doing is partnering with the company. You're partnering with Isagenix. They do all the hard stuff. They've done the products, the legal stuff, the admin, the accounting. They do everything. All you do is introduce people and get paid. It's so freaking awesome. So I hope that it helps you guys really understand a little bit more about network marketing. And the START movement. This is a movement of millennials that have linked arms with Isagenix to create the life of their dreams, such like me. Start your life is so important. I even have it tattooed down my back because I'm so passionate about it. And the Start Your Life movement, what this is about is creating that extra income so that you can have more freedom and choice in your life. When you're financially struggling, you can't help anyone. You can't, because you're just got to try and get money to pay your bills to live. You can't help anyone if you yourself are struggling. What Isagenix does is allow you to create your own abundance, maybe a secondary income or a full-time income, and there's no limits. You can grow it until you've got more money than you ever know what to do with. And then you can help others. You can give back. That's what this is about. There's me again. Cool. And yeah, one other thing I really want to touch on is when I first moved back to New Zealand, I moved back to my parents' farm because that was my dream, to help my parents. And this is where I built my business from, a farm in the middle of nowhere. Okay. I did it mainly online, through Instagram, through Facebook, using attraction marketing. And any of you guys on this call, if you make the decision to go for this and do it, I can teach you how to do exactly the same as I've done. I built my team to over 10,000 people from this farm in the middle of nowhere. How cool is that? Okay, right. So how does it work? How do you make your first paycheck? That's what I'm going to cover right now. How you get started and how you get that first paycheck coming on in. And I'm a little bit rusty on the UK dollars, but I'm going to give it a crack. And yeah, I mean, I'm so excited for the UK market. The other thing I really want to mention is that for you guys, it's only launched in the UK, 2 years ago? You guys are some of the first people in the whole of Europe to know about Isagenix, right? That is incredible. You are so, so, so lucky. That is just so amazing. Okay. I see what I've done here. Okay, so just know that you are extremely, extremely lucky to know about Isagenix right now and be some of the first people in the whole of Europe to know about it, okay? So Isagenix is not just in the UK, it's in Ireland, it's in Belgium, it's in Netherlands, it's in Spain. So those are all the European countries so far, but you guys can refer people anywhere in the whole world, not just in the UK. How cool is that? All right, I'm just going to share my screen and show you guys how you make your first paycheck in Isagenix. Here we go. Okay, so this is how it works. Just going to zoom on in. This is how you make your first paycheck. Okay, so in Isagenix, in your business, you have a right team and a left team. You build two teams, okay? And how you get paid commissions is when you have customers on both sides. That's when you start earning the commissions and the residual income every time your customers order, okay? So the first way to get paid is by introducing two people to Isagenix, okay? So to actually unlock, so even as a customer, even if you haven't introduced anyone, as long as you order 100 BV of product every 30 days, which is around about 150 pounds of product, which trust me, if you try the product, you're probably going to want way more than that. But as long as you are buying 100 BV of product every 30 days, even if you haven't introduced anyone, the commission income on your own purchases builds up in the background, in your back office. And that is what you eventually get paid on. So even before you've introduced anyone, as long as you keep your account active and buy 100 BV of product, you're earning commission income in the background. How cool is that? And once you become consultant and introduce two people, you get paid out all that commission. But if you go inactive, so you stop buying 100 BV every 30 days, your points, your commission gets wiped to zero. So it's really important for you guys wanting to make money that you buy 100 BV every 30 days. Because Isagenix don't want people earning money that aren't even using the products, because that would be inauthentic, right? So 100 BV every 30 days, that's what you do. Okay, so you introduce two people to Isagenix. So each time you introduce, Lara, I might need you to tap in on this. Each time you introduce someone on a premium pack, you are going to receive, Lara?
If you do an ultimate pack and do £50. So yeah, so basically if you enroll someone on an ultimate pack, you get £50. Yeah, do that.
Okay, so you've introduced, and what's premium pack?
The premium pack's 30.
30. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's use ultimate pack. That's the best one. So if you introduce someone on the ultimate pack, you're going to get £50 cash in your bank account. Woohoo! But remember, to unlock, to get to be consultant, you want to introduce two people. If you introduce two people in the same week, that's any week, you get double bonus per person. So you actually get £100 per person. Doesn't have to be your first week in Isagenix. It can be any week. And the week runs Sunday midnight New York time to Sunday midnight New York time. Okay. And in your little, as soon as you order your Isagenix pack, you have your own little back office and you get access to the IsaLife app, and you can log into your back office and see what the time is. And that's where you do that's where your business hub. Okay. So you introduce someone in an ultimate pack, you get £50. But if you introduce two or more people, you get £100 per person. So if you introduce 5 people, that's going to be £500 bonus, okay? But let's keep it simple. Let's say 2. You introduce 2 people, get £100 each, that's £200. Now for your first 2 people, if you introduce them within your first 30 days, you get an extra bonus of 150 US. So that's going to, what's that, Lara?
£110, yeah.
Oh, £110. Amazing. Thank you. So yeah, everyone starts as a customer. So I forgot a step. Everyone starts as a customer. And then if you're like, cool, I want to earn money, you click a button and change your account to associate. If you become consultant within your first 30 days of becoming an associate, you just click a button that says, I want to get paid, and you put in your bank account. If you become consultant, which means you've introduced 2 people in your first 30 days, you get an additional bonus of £110, okay? So what you want to do is be a customer, wait till you've got your 2 people ready to get started, introduce them both together in the same week, and that's going to earn you £310. Woohoo! Plus, when you do that, that's a bonus. Plus, when you do that, you're also going to get some commission. You're going to get around about £37 in commission. Okay? Or yeah, around about £37. So the reality is you introduce 2 people on an ultimate pack within your first 30 days, you are going to get £350. How cool is that? So that's your whole pack paid for. How much is the ultimate pack in the UK, Lara?
It's £440.
There you go. So your whole ultimate pack has only now cost you £100 if you do that. How cool is it? Because you've earned £350 by introducing 2 people. That's how you get started, okay? And then the next step is helping your 2 people do what you did. Or any 2 people that you introduce, help them to do what you did. Help them to earn that £350 back. If you help any 2 of the people you've introduced to do that, to become a consultant themselves, you get an extra £81 when you help each of them become a consultant. How cool is that? And then when you help any 2 of your team members become a consultant in your first 60 days from becoming an associate, you get an additional bonus of £185 or 203 euros. I mean, how cool is that, guys? And the best part is, yes, these bonuses are amazing. I mean, for you guys starting off, just focus on this. Become associate, introduce 2 people in the same week, get £350 if they start on an ultimate pack. If they start on a premium pack, it'll be a little bit less. Sorry, £350. And then remember, help them get amazing results. And every time anyone in your whole team orders their products for the rest of their life, you get paid the commission. And when you find people like Lara, like Amanda, like Gemma, like Georgia, all these people that are on this call right now that want to do this, they want, like Lara, she was a nurse. She loves helping people. She loves her job, but it doesn't pay her enough to live the life she wants to live. She wanted to buy her dream home. And it would be super, super, super hard to save up to do that on her nurse's income alone. So she did this on the side of her job to build up that second income. And they've just recently bought their dream home, which is so cool. And they're able to do it faster because of the side income she was making with Isagenix. How amazing is that? Because her customers, every time they're ordering the product, she gets paid again and again and again and again and again. And she found a superstar named Gemma. And Gemma was like, hell yeah, I'm going to do this. And Gemma's going nuts and she's introducing people. And Lara earns up all of those people as well. And that's enabled Lara to get a dream home. How cool is that, guys? Now, next thing I want to show you is what's really possible when you go hard. By the way, how I build my team is I bring people to the company events. So how do you do that? How do you encourage people to go out and share it? You bring them to the company events, get them the training. The company train your team for you. Just bring them there. That's all you have to do. Get to the company events and bring people there. That's how you build the business. I'm not even kidding. And you have little in-home info nights as well. So this is the growth of my team, like getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And then, this is in Nashville. The company have their corporate head office is in America, and every year they have a big event in America. And I got asked to speak there in front of 20,000 people. What? It was crazy, but it was so, so cool. And this is the reality. Now my office is wherever I feel like hanging out that day. What I feel like doing today is flying to Bali. So in a couple of hours, I'm flying out. Woo! Because I can. And yes, when I'm in Bali, I'm going to be working on my phone. But like, how cool is this, guys? And anyone can do this. And you guys on this call, I will mentor every single one of you to help people get healthy and help people get paid. Okay, I'm just going to flip through to this. Okay, this is really cool. This is what I want to show you guys. So this is my personal income growth over my Isagenix journey. As you can tell, when you start off, the income starts off small, okay? So for my first 6 months doing Isagenix, this is when I was like, right, I'm going to go all in. I'm going to build this business. My first 6 months, I wasn't earning a lot, maybe like £50, £100 per month, which is just a little bit. It's not a lot, but it still helps, right? That little £100 a month still helps. Then what happened? I went to the company event. I went to a company event here and learned what to do. And at that event, I was like, oh my gosh, I learned how to build this business. And then that same month I went to the event, I made my first $5,000 month that month because I went to the event and I got all the bonuses and I was on fire. And then I just built this on the side of my job. And then here, until I was making enough to leave my job after my first year, which was amazing. So here, my first year, September 2014, that's when I went full-time in Isagenix. And that's when I really started to pump it up. And over my 5 years journey, you can see my growth and my income. It's not always going up. It goes up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down. But I keep going. I never, ever, ever gave up. And yes, I mean, my highest income month was this one. It was 38,000 US per month, right? Which would be around about 30,000 pounds, I think, per month. So that's about, 8,000 pounds per week. That's amazing, right? That's so cool. It's incredible. But that didn't happen overnight. That was growing 5 years of growth. But guess what? The next 5 years of your life is going to pass anyway. So what if you did this on the side of your job to build it up? Eventually you're going to be free, like me. Every single week, like I just got paid last night. Every single week, no matter where I am, no matter what I'm doing, I'm getting that pay every single week. For me, it equates to around about $5,000. That's minimum every week now. That means I'm free. And what I love to do, I support my parents financially. I bought my dream car, a Jeep, in cash. I live in this beautiful home. I have, I love giving back. I love investing in my team. I invest in you guys, my team. You guys need tickets, accommodation to these events. I will pay for it because I want everyone to see what I can see with this opportunity. I want everyone to know what is possible. Whether it's for them or not doesn't matter, but everyone deserves to know that they can do this, that there is an alternative. And for you guys on this call right now, just know that you can never, ever, ever complain about having no money ever again, because you now know a way that you can create more money in your life. I'm showing you a way to do it. And if you choose to, it's up to you whether you do it or not. But just know if you don't, you can't complain about having no money, because we're showing you a way how to create more money. So you can never complain about being broke ever again, because we're showing you how to change that situation. And if you don't take it, that's cool, but that's your choice. So it's your choice to stay having no money if you want that. But this is a way that anyone can go to work. Anyone can learn the skills required to do this. Does it take time to learn the skills? Yes. It took me 14 years to get to my level of being an accountant. I'm sure whatever job you guys are in, it took you time to learn how to do that job. This is the same. This profession is the same. It takes time to learn. But anyone can learn it from any walk of life, any age, any demographic. The number one income earner in the whole world started Isagenix at 74 years old. He was a butcher. He owned a butcher's shop. He now earns more in a month than he did his entire butcher career of 40 years. He now earns that much in each month with Isagenix. He's the number one income in the whole world. His name's Jimmy Smith, and he's earned over $97 million with Isagenix. If you're thinking, oh, I'm too old, well, guess what? You've been proved wrong. If you're thinking, I'm too young, no, you've been proved wrong. Emily and Hayden Vavra, they are the 23 and 24 years old, earning over $1 million residual income per year with Isagenix. There is any excuse that anything that you're telling yourself as to why you can't do this is a bullshit excuse. It's not true. You can choose to tell yourself that, but that's not going to serve you. That's not going to get you the life of your dreams. But if you choose to say, you know what, I can do this. Now, what I do want to share is that this is not an easy business to build. So this is just showing that it's real money coming into my bank account. I'm not making this up. This is what I want to share. This is not an easy business to build, okay? This morning, as you can tell at the start of the call, I was like, just wake up. Jump in a webinar right now. Absolutely, yes. It's not about what you want. It's how bad do you want it? How bad do you want an extra 500 pounds a week? How much money do you need to replace your job and be free? Say you need 1,000 pounds a week coming in and you're free every single day. How bad do you want that? That's what it comes down to. In this journey, you're going to get negativity. You're going to get haters. You're going to get people try and stop you. Okay. Why have I been successful? Because I learned early on that negativity and people challenging me and trying to stop me is my test as to, do I have the courage to keep going? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? 85% of people in Isagenix are customers, which is awesome. They love the products. They love living a healthy lifestyle, and because the products are incredible. They're so good. The reason that we have an opportunity is because the products work every single time. That's the reason we have this opportunity. And 15% of people make a secondary income, maybe £200-300 a week, maybe £400-500 a week, make a secondary income. 5% of people go and make a full-time income. Anyone can, but why do only 5% of people do it? Because 95% of people get stopped by the negativity of people that don't understand this industry. Or like say you introduce someone and they're like, oh, I don't like it. I want to get my refund. I want to get my money back. That's cool. No worries. But people would be like, oh, they don't like it. Oh, they're going to refund. And they take it personally and they quit. Or say someone, well, they don't quit the products. They quit sharing it. Or say someone's like, oh, I've started Isagenix. And someone says, Isagenix sucks. Isn't that just living off shakes? And like, oh, I quit. And they give up. They give up on their dreams. Instead of saying, what? When did you try it? You haven't? Well, you should. It's amazing. You know, like it's a mindset. 95% of people, anyone can have success in this. But what you have to do is develop the mindset, not take things personally. If someone doesn't want to do Isagenix, who cares? Doesn't matter. It's fine. You're looking for the people that are ready for change. You do not look for negative victim people. They love their situation. They love being a victim. They don't want to change. They love it. You're looking for the people that are open-minded, positive, ready for change, hungry for change. Those are the people that you want. Look for those people that don't just complain about their situation, they do something about it. Don't look for the complainers, okay? But guess what? The world is majority complainers. And I would say 1 in 20 people I talk to says yes to Isagenix. So are you willing to get 19 people say no? Like to have $5,000 hit your bank account every single week, no matter where you are, no matter what you're doing, every single week. And guess what? Every week it grows. Every week it's growing because my team around the whole world are growing, right? Everyone wants that, of course. But are you willing to do what it takes to get that? And what it takes, you might have 19 people in a row say no to you for Isagenix. Do you have the courage to keep going? That's the question. That's if you want the big money. That's if you want the £5,000-10,000 a week, okay? If you just want a couple of £100 a week, you won't get that much adversity. But if you want the big money like I do, then you will. And I want to prepare you for that. But you get tested. Do you have the courage to keep going when those barriers come your way? Yes or no? Yes or no? That's the only question. Because you're going to get it. You might post your before and after photo up and you get 1 like from mum. You know, sometimes that's enough for people to quit. Come on, not even grandma liked it. You know, that's enough for some people to quit. Do you have the courage to keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going? If you do, you can have the life of your dreams. You can have the life of your dreams. So this is what my life looks like now. This is me traveling through Guatemala. You know, there's more howler monkeys there than people, but I'm building my business. Again, some of the places, these are places I've been just this year alone. Bali, Colombia, drove a caravan across Canada with 5 of my best friends, Exuma, you know, Machu Picchu. I've probably done more this year than most people do in their whole lifetime. And if you don't believe me, watch my Instagram, watch my social media. I'm like Carmen Sandiego. My parents don't even know where the heck I am in the world. Where is she now? I'm free. And there is no amount of negativity, no amount of haters, no amount of no's or shutdowns or rejections that's ever going to stop me from pursuing my freedom. I can be my own boss, work from anywhere in the world. I work with my best friends. And guess what? How we built this, we had a festival on Sunday. Our team training was a festival. Come, barefoot, in your bikini, by the pool, have a festival. And that's how we build this business with our best friends. And you can build this however you want. You're the CEO. You're the CEO of your Isagenix business. And you get a business for free when you buy the products. How amazing is that? So I hope this helps you guys understand a little bit more about Isagenix, about what's available with this opportunity. And all I can say is never, ever, ever be scared of sharing this. Because, you know, I'm so grateful that someone told me about this. And I'll never, ever, ever, like I can choose what I do with my life. Every single day I can do whatever I want. And what do I choose to do? Tell more people about this, because imagine if no one had told me. I'd be sitting in an office right now in Australia, away from my family, away from my friends, doing something I don't give a shit about, just for money, just so I could pay my rent. And what's normal? Normal is getting dressed for work, driving in your car that you're still paying for, and you're dressing in clothes that you hate, in a uniform or something that you don't like, driving in a car that you're still paying for to go to a job, the job that you need to pay for the clothes, the car, and the house that you leave empty all day just so you can afford to live in it. That's ridiculous, right? That's insane. It's crazy. We spend our whole life going to work to pay for the things that we need to go to the job, like the house and the car and the clothes that we need for that job that we don't love. It's nuts. But this opportunity is not for everyone. It's not easy to build this business. It's not easy, but it's worth it. It's so worth it. To be free for the rest of your life, the next 5 years is going to pass anyway. What are you going to do with that time? And how you build this business in the pockets of your time, in your spare time, on the train on the way to work. That's where you can build this business. Does it take time? Yes. Is it easy? No. Do you have to get out of your comfort zone? Yes, absolutely. But are you going to meet some sweet babes? 100%. 100%. You're going to meet sweet babes. You can be your own boss. Travel the world. Be around positive, uplifting people. Choose your workmates. We go to work. We don't get to choose who we work with. Environment is everything. Your thoughts determine your feelings, determine your actions, determines your results in life. Your results in life are determined by your thoughts. But what determines your thoughts? Your environment. If you're in a negative environment, 8 hours a day at your job, what do you think your life's going to be like? Shitty. Shitty as. Because you're around shitty people all day. So of course you're going to have shitty thoughts, shitty actions. Of course you want to be in the fetal position and watch Netflix, because you've been around emo people all day. They just complain about the weather because they got nothing else to talk about. That's it. This is an opportunity for you to change all of that. Be your own boss. Choose your workmates. Work with your best friends. Meet me in Bali today. This is the opportunity for you to do that. You know what? I say yes to everything because I can. And tonight I'm offering you the opportunity to do the same. It's not about what you want. It's how bad do you want it? What are you willing to endure to get it? But all I can say is go back to the person who invited you on this webinar or sent you this link and get started. Get started. Get started on the products. Get in the best shape of your life and tell every freaking person about it. If they don't understand it or they don't get what you're talking about, don't worry. Move on. Never ever try and convince someone. If you're trying to convince someone, no, trust me, do it. Get out of there. Get out of there. They're not ready to make a change. Don't waste time with this person when there's these amazing superstars out there looking for this, hungry for this. Yes, you're going to have to get out and meet more people. If you don't like meeting new people, this is not for you. Definitely not. But if you're willing to learn how to meet new people and love it, this is definitely for you. And if you really want the life of your dreams of freedom, then getting out of your comfort zone, meeting new people, learning a new skill will be not only easy, but so much fun. All right, guys, thank you so much for jumping on the webinar. I hope that was informative, but a little bit entertaining. I'm so passionate about this opportunity because anyone can do it. Anyone can. Stay-at-home moms do this from home with their children. People like me that want to travel the world, we do this that allows us to travel the world. I support my parents financially. How many young people can do that? That's amazing, right? Anyone can do this. I just encourage you, don't be scared. What I'm scared of is nothing. Think about it this way. Last thing, I promise. What's scarier? Doing something new, getting out of your comfort zone, doing this, maybe getting shut down, getting a no, but maybe building towards the life of your dreams? Or nothing ever changing for the rest of your life? You staying in the exact position you are now for the rest of your life. Your body stays the same. Your bank account stays the same. Look at your bank account right now. Does that excite you? How much is in that bank account? Is that exciting? Does it allow you to live your dreams? If the answer is no, what are you going to do about it? That's my question. You could be like, oh yeah, grandma, I talked to someone about ice drinks and they said no. Guys, this is not easy, but What else is out there to change? If not this, then what? If not this, then what else is out there? You get an online business for free when you buy Isagenix. Get the ultimate pack, get shredded, get incredible results, feel amazing, tell the world, go and live your freaking dreams. And guess what? All of you guys on this call, you get me as your personal coach. Sorry. But I will coach and mentor you every step of the way. You've got superstars like Lara, like Gemma, like Amanda, like Natalie, all these incredible superstars, Georgia, that we're all here to support you and teach you exactly what to do. But you have to be coachable. You have to listen to what we say. If you don't do what we say, we can't guarantee you the results. If you do exactly what we say, we can guarantee you success, because we've worked out what doesn't work because we made all the mistakes. Don't do that. Don't do that. Do this. Trust us. We know what to do now. All right. Get the ultimate pack. Get wicked results. Do the IsaBody challenge. Smash it out and go sharing with people. Love you all. Thanks for jumping on. And just know I've got your back. I'm here to coach and support you every step of the way. Let's do it. Bye, guys. Whoop, whoop.